What's up, everybody? It's your boy Metro back to the future, guys, and today we got a brand new video, and it's that time. It's that time, man. It finally happened. The trade has finally happened. James Harden has been traded to the LA Clippers from the 76ers, man. Yeah. I don't know. Just trying to, make them more dramatic, but yeah, that's how it is. It finally happened, man. And it's pretty controversial. People are very mixed about this trade. I'm just glad it's finally over with, right? Since like July, it's been a thing on and off, all these different rumors and stuff about what's going to be, including trade the players and stuff. Like what was going on with Harden and stuff. I don't know. There's so many things, man. Just like a few days ago, we thought Harden was coming back to the team, to the Sixers and playing for them, and then this happened. And also, they were reporting a few days ago that the trade talks between the Sixers and Clippers were pretty much done with. So yeah, things change that quick. Some things are falsely reported. Some things going on there. Besides the point, the deal is finally done, man. And yeah, when it initially happened, I was pretty shocked at the time because usually, man, like a few years ago, we used to get trades that would happen actually pretty often, like at night, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And the last few years, though, they stopped. Right, the last trade I can really have can remember happening pretty late was the Kevin Durant trade. That happened around 1 a.m. Eastern or something. I don't remember, but that happened relatively late. But yeah, over the last few years though, we haven't really been getting as many late trades. And then yeah, got this one at 2 a.m. man. Was not expecting it, and then yeah, it finally happened. So the Sixers obviously sent James Harden to the Clippers, and then the deal they got back Marcus Morris, Nick Batum, Robert Covington, KJ Martin, multiple draft picks, and a pick swap for James Harden, PJ Tucker, and who's this? Filip. I can't even say the last name. I'm gonna try to, but yeah. So I don't know. A lot of people are saying the Sixers got fleeced. That the Clippers won this trade because obviously they got Harden, right. Harden's a great player still. Averaging. I think he's still averaging the most assists in the league. But yeah, no, obviously he's still a great player, an all-star still. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really see it. In my opinion, I think the Sixers, if anything, fleeced. Because okay, we just gotta set it straight, man. This is the way I'm thinking about it from. Okay, so the Sixers weren't ever gonna get a star for Harden. So when you put that into perspective, right? Because some people were thinking, the other way around, that they were still gonna get a star or something. No, that wasn't gonna happen. The whole Harden situation, what he was doing and stuff. Yeah, no way they were gonna get a star for him, bro. It was just not working. I don't need to go into detail why, but yeah, there was no way that's gonna happen. So the people that are expecting that to happen, I think, are the ones that are saying the Clippers fleeced, and that the Sixers pretty much didn't really get anything in return. Those are people that are saying that, because I see it the other way, man. I see the Sixers really winning this trade, to be honest. I think both teams won, but yeah, the Sixers did not get fleeced at all. They got Marcus Morris, quality role player, Nick Batum, quality role player, Rocco, I still think he's a quality role player, and they got KJ Martin. So if you count him, I don't really, whatever, but they still got at least 3 quality role players. And they could also, people were like, why didn't they get Norman Powell? Why didn't they get Terrence Mann? Also, the whole Terrence Mann debacle about him being the trade or not, that whole trade. Who knows that? I don't know if that actually had any validity or not. Obviously, I saw those reports in the last few months about it and stuff. That was apparently the whole trade, but who knows? But besides the point, Marcus Morris, Batum, and Rocco, still 3, quality role players that can help the Sixers. Because, bro, I remember watching the Sixers games this season, and some of the players they're running were kind of, questionable, we'll say. Obviously, this will help them. But yeah, they weren't going to get a star. That's the thing. They're always just going to get, just some decent players in return, right? You can make arguments saying they would, maybe get decent role players, like better players from a different trade, which I'd be, open to. I'd be like, yeah, actually, I can agree on that. I think another team maybe would offer them some better players, but yeah, no team was going to offer, a star or anything. There could have been better trades, though, but I don't know. I don't really think any other team really would have had Harden. It would have. I don't really think it would have made sense. But yeah, that's what I think. But the Clippers getting James Harden, obviously that's a W for them, man. But the thing is, bro, with all these teams, with all these stacked teams that we see, man, all these super teams, whatever, bro, they just disappoint somewhere or another. Disappoint, whether it's because the injuries are just literally just getting cooked, just like underperforming and stuff, bro. They always just disappoint. Like, I'm hyped for this trade just because obviously, bro, you see Kawhi, Paul George, obviously Harden playing with them, and then Harden and Russ, playing the same team again, right? They used to play on Oklahoma together, as you know. Bro, just seeing that together is cool, but we always have high expectations for these teams, and literally like almost every single time to just like disappoint, man. Like people's expectations are too high in these teams, man. Like the Clippers are still stacked though. I will say that the Clippers are still really stacked. But yeah, man, like don't have your expectations too high because like remember, there's a whole bunch of teams in the West now that are like stacked. Like Suns still consider the Warriors really good, bro. Other teams, I forget. Nuggets, obviously, bro. There's like 5 teams that are like in the West that like, bro, the second round's gonna be tough, bro. Because one of them really good team from the West is not making to the second round. So it's gonna be a lot of competition. There already was, now there's even more, bro. This is yeah. Also they got PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker, still a nice player, bro. Still a really good player. You know how PJ Tucker is, man. Those corner threes, playing good defense, bro. Hey, I thought it was kind of underrated, asset in the trade. Not gonna lie, that went under the radar for most people. That's a huge W for the Clippers, and I don't know anything about the other guy. I'm not gonna speak on him. But yeah, back to the Sixers. Yeah, the Norman Powell stuff, Terrence Mann. Honestly, I like this better because this gives the Sixers more flexibility. So if they just got Powell instead, obviously that he would have taken up more of the salary cap, right? For the trade, what they got in return. So they would have been able to get they would have got Powell and probably some not really meaningful players to just fill out the rest of the salary, right, to match Harden's. So this is more better. This is more even, evenly dispersed. So this gives them more flexibility to make a trade down the line, right? I've seen people saying they're going to make one maybe during the trade deadline for a star player now, right? Such as maybe a Pascal Siakam. His situation's going on. We don't know about that. Levine, DeRozan. I saw people saying Cat, bro. Like that was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, don't know about that one. But yeah, that could be possible. And having 3 quality role players over 1, that's better. Obviously, Powell, like a 20-point scorer, like a high-end quality role player. But hey, I'd rather have 3 over 1. That's what I'm saying, right? Love Powell, man, former Raptor, love him, but still, yeah, 3 over 1. And who knows if the Clippers are even offering that or not, and if the Sixers even were interested in that. Who knows? We don't know about that. But yeah, and also there's picks in it. So the picks were the Clippers are sending the Sixers a 2028 unprotected first. That's huge. I honestly thought they were going to get a protected first or something, some type of protections on it, top 5, who knows, something like that. But no, it was unprotected 2028. By then, these teams go, these big super teams, after not even too long, they just kind of implode. They just go south, man. It goes wrong always, or something like that. You know how it goes. Yeah, this is how it's been. So that pick, there's actually a good chance that pick's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And also just the Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. Who knows what happens to them, right? Their contracts and stuff. So yeah, who knows what happens to they could get injured or something. The whole team, like I said, just disperse or something. One that requests a trade. Who knows? Ridiculous things happen in the NBA always, especially super teams. And they also got Sixers, right? They got that first round pick that I was talking about, and they also got 2 second round picks and a pick swap from the Clippers, which is also huge for them, right? They use this in their potential trade for another star down the line, and yeah, and they also there's a mystery team that's pretty much helping with this trade that are giving a future first round pick. So this says the Clippers are also routing the 76ers an additional future first round pick from a third team. And that third team is probably OKC from what I'm seeing. Let me see. Where's the thing here? Yeah, so pretty much the third team is OKC, obviously. OKC is all about the picks, man. Sam Presti and stuff. I found that kind of interesting, that third team there. Sam Presti always about those picks. But another little layer to this is that Danny Green got waived because the Sixers, they had to make a spot open in order to get this trade completed. Feel bad for Danny Green because he's always getting kind of shafted by the Sixers, right? It's happened once now, and this is probably the second time, I think. Yeah, because he signed, I've read. I don't know. He's been around the league, but he was on the Sixers, and then they traded him away, I'm pretty sure, and then he got traded back now, and then they waived him. Yeah, that's what happened. Anyways, man. Yeah, so we know that James Harden, man, he's played with a lot of great players. So Kevin Durant, 2 times, Russell Westbrook 3 times, Dwight Howard, Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. And pretty much the whole point of his tweets were just saying, at least what I get is that the actual, read beyond the lines, read between the lines thing, is that it's failed, he's been off that team, it's just failed each time, and he's just moved on to another team, man, and the thing, same thing keeps on happening. That's what I'm seeing it as. Obviously it is true, and yeah, I don't know, I hope it doesn't happen to the Clippers, but man, more than likely will, knowing what's happened to super teams. And the next thing is that James Harden is ecstatic to join the Clippers. Obviously, this is the team you want to be on. We all know that, so it makes sense he would be. And he could be in attendance for tomorrow's game versus the Orlando Magic. That's interesting. That'd be quick. That's a quick turnaround. And then what else was there? Obviously, the Clippers roster: Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Harden, Russ, Zubac, PJ Tucker, Bones Highland, Terrence Mann, Norman Powell, Mason Plumlee, Brandon Boston Jr., Coffee. Bro, they're pretty deep. I'm not going to lie. They're pretty deep. They got a solid rotation. For the playoffs, yeah, that's solid, bro. That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Their team's nice. I saw this little, funny thing. Pretty much, if you don't remember, not too long ago, Furkan Korkmaz, who's on the Sixers, he pretty much requested a trade, bro. That was like a meme. When that happened, bro, I honestly thought it was fake at first. A lot of people thought the same thing, too, as me. People thought it was fake because, bro, why is a role player requesting a trade, bro? This has gone ridiculous, bro, what the NBA's at. But, yeah, that was last season, and then nothing really came about it. And now we got an update saying he requested to be part of the Harden deal, but both the Sixers and Clippers were against the idea. So that means both teams were like, nah, man, nah, we're not really into that, man. Yeah, we're not really doing anything about that, man. Yeah, they're like, nah, that's not happening. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. But besides the point, overall, man, obviously Clippers got Harden. He's going to be great. He's going to, make the Clippers way better. And they still have depth. Bro, I can't speak. Anyways, they still have a really deep team. And, they're still going to make a deep run anyways into the playoffs, right? They're still really good. Even though they gave up a whole bunch of, good quality role players, they get Harden in return, right? Who makes up for a lot of that, obviously. And they still got a whole bunch of good bench players still. So, yeah. They're chilling on that front. And obviously they gave up picks, which is, whatever, because they're trying to compete now. Sixers got those. They can use those players that they got. And, they can use players and picks that they got to facilitate a deal for, another star player near the deadline or whenever that is. And, or they could just, keep the quality role players they have. And, that would help them, obviously. Either way, they got a lot of flexibility, money-wise, just in general flexibility, man. They can do a lot of things, in my opinion. But yeah, Sixers did not get fleeced. I don't see how Sixers got fleeced, bro. There's no way. I definitely do not see that. But, yeah. And honestly, Joel Embiid, I don't see this trade impacting, I don't see this trade being the reason why Joel Embiid leaves. I see it ever since Ben left. The whole way everything's unfolded since then is probably the reason why I'd leave. I think, if he wants to leave, he's already made up his mind. It's just about now, I guess, how much more time he's willing to, actually, put in and wait and, see what happens, right? Because I think he's already set his mind up, bro. I think he already probably wants to leave, to be honest, but he's just kind of waiting it out, being patient, kind of just giving them more chances and stuff. But I'm pretty sure his mind's already made up, but who knows? But I don't think this is the reason why. Maybe this puts him over the edge, but this isn't where it stemmed from, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say, if you understand. But yeah, for the Sixers, I give this deal probably a A plus, probably. No, I was going to say it's pretty high, but considering circumstances, bro, they were cuffed, bro. What Harden was doing, bro, made it really hard to get a lot of, any really value back. And getting, a whole bunch of good quality role players and, picks, right, that you can use to facilitate a deal and just, generally make your team all around better, right, which they did need. That's a W, I'm not going to lie. It could have been worse. They could have just gone absolutely nothing, like dirt, bro. I kind of thought that was possible, too, at one point. So, yeah, I give them probably an A. Actually, A minus. That's an A minus. And then the Clippers, probably A plus. They had to give up something, right? They give up picks. That doesn't really matter for them. And, they gave role players, but they're willing to do that, obviously. And then you made that with Harden, and they still got a whole bunch of good role players on your team still on your bench. So it doesn't really affect them that much, in my opinion. And they went all in anyways. They're already all in, yeah. So it is what it is. A plus for the Clippers, and then probably A minus for the Sixers. So let me know what you think down below. It's a good trade. Hey, everyone's out here winning right now, in my opinion, in this trade. Yeah, but yeah, let me know what you think down below. And that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.